Hello guys and welcome. I am Maxeaman, your favorite cyborg pirate. I'm here today to tell you about what Nerdcraft is. It is a new Minecraft SMP with a great collection of people, and we are going to get together and build a nice society. Every one of us is going to be either a streamer or a YouTuber, so you'll be able to follow along at home with whoever your favorite creator is, and you'll get to see the world that we're creating here. Once each year, we're going to rebuild the world in a new seed, and the one that we've built will make available for everyone else to download, so you can play around with everything that we've built. Alright, let's introduce the world, and we will get started, and you'll get to see some of the people that play, and then we're going to get to exploring our new world. Okay, so first of all, I just want to welcome everybody to Nerdcraft. Hi. We have some rules here that, it's kind of informal, not super strict or whatever. Basically, the goal is just to have everybody have fun. Right now, the first thing we're going to do is everybody's going to run off and find their bases, alright? Let's have some fun. At this point, Demon Queen 64, Miss Kitten Queen, and I set off on our journey to find our bases. Since they're my kids in real life, they wanted to have their bases located somewhere close to mine, and I'm always happy to help them out. I knew there was a mountain somewhere up to the northeast, so I knew we could find some caves that we could convert into temporary starter bases. Eventually, our bases will probably grow together into one, as happens when I play with my kids, so the quest for the starter base locations begins. So around this corner here is the cave that I decided to convert into my starter base. It isn't much to look at right now, but I can definitely see some potential in it. The perks are the fact that it's an easy spot to enclose and make safe, so that I can start gathering resources, and gradually I'll be able to turn it into something much better. The first step is to build a wall and seal it up. So now that I've got a few torches burning and a basic wall to keep out the monsters of the night, I should be safe enough to start a mine without getting blown up when I come back out to the surface. With my mine tunnels, I tend to be a little picky. As I'm digging, I make sure to always dig 5 blocks high for each layer down. That way, when I go back and place stairs, you can comfortably go down the stairs without hitting your head on every single block on the way down. It's one of the most annoying things for me when I'm trying to go down to a mine, and it takes twice as long because I'm smashing my head on every block. At this point, I realized that I was missing something important, some kind of farm. The few salmon that I got when I was starting out the server before the launch weren't going to last very long. It's only a mere 1 block big at the moment, but you've got to start somewhere, and I knew I could expand eventually. And a short while later, I have a couple more wheat, and some sugar cane, and I even found some pumpkin seeds. So that's always a good find. And look what I found out in the wilds. My very first chicken. This means I can start getting eggs, and start hopefully getting enough chickens that I can have a little chicken farm and maybe get some meat going, because wheat is gonna get old pretty fast. That should be enough to keep the little guy safe for now, and I should be able to be close enough to be able to pick up his eggs, because that's what I'm really after for now. As I was building my mine, it definitely took me quite a while because it was stone tools all the way down. I just did not luck out and come across even a single vein of iron all the way down to diamond level. So I'm just going to sit back and let you guys enjoy the music, and I will see you after I get down to the bottom. Alright, so as the meme goes, I've been doing some mining off camera. And I've also been doing some building, as I wanted to have something to show for myself. So I've converted my little cave into a nice starter base. Here's the outside leading into the cave. I've done a bit of decorating here to make it look a little bit more alive. And I'll just go up here now and show you guys the inside. It's pretty plain right now, but this is just the beginning. Of course, I have my first chicken here that gave me the eggs I needed to start my chicken farm. Also, I'm in a mountain biome with no shortage of snow, and I did manage to find some pumpkins. So I decided to make myself a snowy little friend here. He just hangs out in my living room with my pet chicken. They're best buds. I've managed to get myself an enchanting table finally. That took quite a while, since while I was mining, I didn't find much for quite a long time. After about 3 days, I managed to acquire a massive total of 14 diamonds. But yeah, everything you need for a basic starter base. Now, over here, I have a ladder, but hopefully soon I can replace this with a soul sand / magma water elevator. But for now, this ladder leads up to my new farming area. I have managed to expand my wheat growing area, as well as my pumpkin farm. I've also found a jungle biome, so I managed to start a little cocoa bean farm. Just very simple, it's some hoppers that go into a chest at the end, and I just planted it, so it has a long way to go still. And here we have my chicken farm, which is just producing eggs right now, because that's what I want it for. Because I think that with everything that I have here, I can open up a little bakery in the shopping district. I've got the wheat, I've got the pumpkins, the cocoa beans, there's some cows up there that I managed to find wandering around. So with that, I should be able to sell bread and pumpkin pie and cakes and cookies. So that, I think, is going to be my project for my next video. Well, thanks for joining me for my tour of my little starter base. There's a long way to go still, and I do have big plans for what I'm going to be doing to the mountainside near Miss Kitten Queen's base. I'd like to put it to you, though, the viewers, as to what I should name my snowman. I want to keep him as my friend for this entire season, so I need to make sure that he stays safe all the time. So if you have any ideas for a name for my snowman, or even my little pet chicken, drop it down in the comment section, and the ones with the most likes is what we'll stick to. So I think that's going to be it for this first video. In the future, I'll be sure to let you see more of my building process. For this one, I just didn't want to leave you guys with nothing cool to see. I'll try to include some good time lapses and such as well. It's been a busy few days since the start of the server. Lots and lots of mining for not very much reward, but that's what happens during the poor times in Minecraft. We're also going to have to build those riches. Also, we have already managed to spot our first hacker and remove him from the server. These kind of road bumps are to be expected as we grow this new SMP and refine it down to a community of people that I hope you'll all be able to trust and love. In the upcoming episodes, I also plan to do a tour of the other nerds' bases and introduce you to them one by one, so you can get to know everyone that's going to be part of this community. I plan on releasing a video every Friday, if all goes well. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, or if you didn't enjoy it, leave a dislike and tell me in the comments what you think I can improve. I'm always open to constructive criticism. Also, if you could please subscribe to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Nerdcraft SMP, and I will see you in the next episode.